So basic Spinal Energy Series, it's a series of basic spinal exercises, tapping into the spinal energy. We do these exercises all the time, warm-up exercises basically, but though they may be basic and simple, they can really give an advanced experience. So Angie, don't phone it in just because we do it all the time. If anything, really tap in, take a beginner's mind stance, best experience for yourself. And the comments are, age is measured by the flexibility of the spine. To stay young, stay flexible. This series works systematically from the base of the spine to the top. All 26 vertebrae of the back receive stimulation, and all the chakras receive a burst of energy. The chakras, those are the areas of consciousness, from the more unconscious lower to the more human conscious, the more superconscious. All the chakras receive a burst of energy, correlates to the endocrine glands and nervous plexuses. This makes it a good series to do before meditation. Many people report greater mental clarity after regular practice of this kriya, a contributing factor of which is the increased circulation of the cerebrospinal fluid, which is crucially linked to having a good memory. So to begin, the classic spinal flex. So sitting comfortably, cross-legged, hands to the shins or the ankles, and we begin flexing the spine, moving forward and back along the sit bones, inhaling forward from the navel, up through the heart, flexing the spine forward and flexing the spine back. You can start at a medium pace, and then as you become more flexible, more fluid, trust your breath and body to guide the movement, guide the speed. Third eye focus. Inhale, sat, exhale, nam. And the chin stays locked in. So chin is inward, so that the head and neck are in good, proper alignment with the rest of the spine. Flexing the pelvis, flexing the navel, the heart, the spine, and the breath.
Are we closing the throat chakra basically by aligning the chin like that?
No, opening the throat chakra, if anything.
Okay, but we're pointing it down, right? Like this, so it's
No,
kind of
not down, I'm sorry. So it's not down, but it's in.
in. Oh,
See, yeah. So it's in and not down.
oh, okay, I see it. Thank you.
Stop thinking your questions. So sometimes we do bring the chin down in what we call the neck lock.
Yes.
This isn't quite that, yeah.
Oh, neck lock. That's what I was looking for.
So
Thank
now, we're now halfway. Start to speed up if you haven't already. you. 30 more seconds. Smooth breath, smooth movement. Free up the spine. Also think of this as a heart flex. Inhale to the center, a deep breath, and suspend it for a moment as you tone the perineum, what we call the root block. So you're locking off the base of the spine, toning the perineum, drawing the navel inwards. Inhale more. Exhale, release that pressure. And take a few breaths. We'll take a few moments for meditation between each of the asanas. Please inhale, exhale, and we'll continue the spinal flex, this time sitting on the heels. So sitting on the heels, you'll work more the middle spine, where before it was more the lower spine. So with the hands atop thighs for leverage, inhaling forward, sat, exhaling back, nam. If that's comfortable for you, you can also use one of the bolsters or blankets we have in the back to adjust that. And alternatively, you can also just remain in the Sukhasana. And if you bring the hands on the knees and the arms straight, you'll get kind of some of that more mid-spine activation. Yeah, using bolster to adjust.
Does my pelvis move during that, or does it stay on the feet? Do I just do the upper body?
Yeah, there's movement there.
Like this? Is it just the upper body?
Yeah, it's just the upper body.
Not move the lower part, right?
I mean, there'll be some movement, but it's just going to be in the spine.
It's just in the spine. Okay, not pelvis. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the movement is coming from the navel. And from the breath there, there'll be some pelvic subtle movement. As any spiritual practice is, it's all experimental. So follow your own experience and see if you can sense that it's true that you're working more the mid-spine here to become more flexible. Keep breathing and stretching it halfway. Spinal flexes have a multi-stage reaction pattern that greatly alters proportions and strengths of alpha, theta, and delta waves. So more alert, more aware, more meditative as you undulate the spine like a wave and synchronize the craniosacral channel. So it's like the engine fuel, spinal fluid, for the brain and central nervous system, the brain of the body, lubricating it with the breath. Last few cycles, stretch, breathe. Inhale, apply root lock, holding the perineum, lifting the sacrum, pulling the navel to the spine. Inhale more. Exhale, relax. You can rest, meditate in this posture, or if you'd be more comfortable, back cross-legged. Be still. Please inhale. Exhale, bring the hands atop the shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back. And this time, flexing horizontally, inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Stop. So if it works for you, there's not much of a pause, kind of continuous movement. And it'll be very quick here, like 26 repetitions roughly. Halfway. To the center, take a breath. Suspend it, suspend your focus to your third eye and lock off the root lock. So holding going to the bathroom, no energy down, out. Inhale more, exhale. Hands to Gyan Mudra, a few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. And now the hands will be in a bear grip where the fingers are tight together and the right fingers are pulling to the right, left to the left. So there's tension held like that, tensegrity. And right palm is facing in, yeah, left palm is facing out. Here, this is held at the heart. This is to open the chest cavity. And we'll inhale the left elbow up and then exhale to alternate. Keep the hands held there. Keep the fingers and the pressure on. Not here for very long. Inhale, center. Tightly pull the fingers. So, and share your breath with your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the knees, palms down, and you can even bring the hands like under the knees because we want the arms to be straight. And here it's the same principle of flexing the spine, but with the leverage there, the movement's going to be a little more restricted. And so the flex is going to come from more of the upper spine. Inhale, forward, stop, swing back in. A lot more subtle, a lot more heartful. Still breathing from belly. At the tip of the tongue pressing the roof of the mouth, just behind the top two front teeth. Flex the upper spine halfway. Also with the arms wide, the outside of the knees. Upper chest is more open, more widened itself. So flexing, protruding the chest, opening it out and wide. Last few circles, stretch. Inhale, center. Suspend the breath. Apply the root lock. More. Exhale, release. Take a few breaths. And we have a few more asanas. Please inhale. Exhale, bring the hands, palms down, tap the knees, and inhale to shrug the shoulders up. Exhale to let them go with gravity. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, release. So we've been working systematically from the base of the spine up. Now we'll move in from the shoulders through the throat up to the head, brain. So conditions for meditation should come right. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, relax. And drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale as the head circles back, facing upward. And when the left ear comes to the left shoulder, exhale, forward and down. Continue rotating in one direction. Length of the movement equal with the length of the breath. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Now switch directions. Next time the chin drops down, exhale completely, and inhale to raise the head. Nice tall spine. Meditate for a few moments. Inhale. Exhale. Now, going to be working with the root lock in two different poses. So we're going to return with that bear grip, this time held at the level of the throat, and then also the crown of the head. So we'll take a complete breath cycle at the throat with the perineum toned with the inhale and with the exhale. So inhaling, applying the root lock, sealing off the base of the spine, consciously contracting the muscles, the rectum, the sexual organ, and the navel, as though holding, going to the bathroom or applying Kegel. And then exhaling after some pressure. When you're ready, exhale. And then with the breath held out, applying that root lock. So just go at your own pace, hold the breath out and in for a moment. And then after this cycle, inhale, and we'll do the same thing with the hands above the head. So important whenever we work with breath holds to not gasp and not hold too long to where we
Do I
feel.
apply the root lock the whole time, or do I
No,
loosen time
yeah,
I exhale?
you release it. Thanks for asking. Pressure and release. And so before any feeling of fear comes in, then you inhale or then you exhale, especially when you're holding breath out. And after you've done a cycle above the head, then back to the throat. And we do that complete cycle twice more. Squeezing up along the spine, particularly at the base, pressure. At the throat and at the crown. Going above the head is really important. It's opening upper spine. Remember, there's tension between the fingers. So one complete cycle above the head, one complete cycle at the level of the throat. Final round. tense integrity of tension, tone, balance. And you're active, but you're relaxed. Muscles are active, you're calm. Try to only have the muscles engaged that you need to. Completed the final cycle. Rest, take a moment, take care of yourself. Please inhale, exhale, and this final asana to just synthesize the entire practice, all the work you've done in class. We'll be sitting again on the heels for Sat Kriya. Kriya means action, Sat means truth. And so we're going to chant that mantra Sat Nam audibly this time. Arms are hugging the ears. Fingers are interlaced, but for the index finger. Men cross the right thumb over the left, women the left thumb over the right. Arms hugging the ears, shoulders relaxed down the back. And using the navel as we chant Sat, drawing the navel in, and then with Nam, relaxing the navel. 3 minutes here, just to bring complete circulation from the base, sacral, navel, through the rest of the spine. Let's take a deep breath in to begin. Third eye gaze. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhale, squeeze the spine like a rod of energy. Inhale more. Exhale, part the fingers, sweep the arms through your auric field. And take a few moments to be still, sit upright. Be free to meditate as long as you may like. And then when you're ready, please do rest on the back in Shavasana, corpse pose. Resurrect your breath from your navel. Return movement to the fingers and toes. Rotate the wrists and ankles, one direction, and then the other. Point the toes to stretch the legs. Stretch the arms up overhead, back behind you. Exhale. And hug the right knee to chest. Inhale it in. Exhale it over to the left, over the left leg. Turning to face the right, keeping the shoulders rooted. Head stretch. And ready to do the opposite side. And back to center with the soles of the feet, and the palms of the hands. Ground the feet to the floor, bless the palms over the face. And raise the hands up as you open the eyes, staring at the creases in the palm. And hug the knees in, rock side to side. And rock forward and back. Move to a comfortable cross-legged seat. And we'll seal our class, tuning out with the sound of Sat Nam 3 times. Returning the hands to the head of the heart. Remembering anything that came to you during class. And the mantra of truth, blessing all parts of ourselves in that truth and all our relations. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll inhale to begin chanting 3 long Satnams. Nam. 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 Just bow your head in respect and gratitude to yourself for showing up and taking care and taking care of the spine. Satnam.